Go.
Financial literacy. What does financial literacy mean? It means financial literacy, financial knowledge, and financial education are used interchangeably in formal literature and popular media. Various sources provide various definitions to financial literacy, but have one thing in common. Everything revolves around money, knowledge, and use. It is an awareness of how money should be spent and managed, and how it can be used in ways that would make a person more financially secure in the future. How important is financial literacy to everybody? Learning about it has a huge impact to us all. First, it helps us understand the value of money so we can handle our finances better. Being financially literate will teach us the importance of budgeting and saving. We won't just waste our money for every expensive gadget, clothes, cars, bags, shoes, and other things which we didn't really need. We can be a better to understand between our wants and needs and can prioritize things according to their essence in our daily lives. Second, it saves us from acquiring too much debt. Acquiring too much debt can put us in deep trouble. If we are financially literate, we can determine how much loan we can afford to pay, especially if we have bills for mortgages and insurances. This will also train us to prepare for our children's education and their future needs, as well as for medical and hospital bills, without having trouble or having to lend money. Third, it allows us to impart our knowledge and financial literacy to the young generation. To be financially literate will help us secure the future of the next generation. We can teach them how to budget and save to prepare for years ahead. They can also realize, even at their young age, how their parents worked hard to provide for all their needs. Helping them become aware of the importance of financial literacy will likewise teach them discipline and respect for their parents. This will also train them to understand that eventually they should be financially independent. They will be more responsible and street smart. Fourth, financial literacy helps us prepare better during times of emergency. We encounter moments of emergency wherein we need cash and a huge amount to survive or overcome our monetary and emotional crisis. In times like this, being financially literate will save us the trouble of borrowing money that will just bring us more problems. Fifth, it enlightens us to invest and create income streams. What does it mean? Investing in stocks and creating income streams. Besides of our salaries are results of financial literacy. We have to sometimes invest if we have more money. Creating multiple income streams will give us the confidence that we can provide financial rights. Six, it gives us the opportunity to help boost our country's economy. When we invest, a percentage of our money stays in stocks. We help the company we invest in to create more jobs. This means better employment rate and better contribution to help build a more progressive nation. And seven, Financial literacy gives us the privilege to help the less fortunate. It provides us the opportunity to share our blessings with the needy. This is because we are able to spend our money more wisely and we get to save a percentage of it for investment, business, retirement, to our new field. We can then we can then provide a certain amount for our savings and to those who are in dire need of help. Helping others give us a sense of fulfillment that is definitely priceless. Determinants of financially literate person. How can we determine if we are financially literate? First, plan, save, invest in stocks, accumulate more wealth. If you are financially literate, you plan, you save, you invest. Number two, less credit card debt. Some of us we have credit card, some don't. Number three, when they borrow, they manage their loans better, paying of the full amount each month rather than just a minimum due. But sometimes in reality, we borrow sometimes we cannot pay it in full amount. Number four, they refinance their mortgages when it makes sense to do so. And number five, less likely to use high cost borrowing methods like 5-6, that's very high interest. Okay. Financially literacy among Filipinos. The Filipino mindset upon receipt of salary, as commonly known, is that upon receipt of salary, spending comes in before saving. You have to spend. That's reality. Filipinos spend first, then what's left, save. What is left is save. If there's none left, then there's nothing saved. According to a study conducted by the Phil Life, it is an insurance company, 96% of Filipinos are concerned about their own and their family's health. However, only 16% of them are prepared to pay for medical costs in case they are diagnosed with critical illnesses. There is a rising number of senior dependents, senior citizens, or those retirees who depend on their children for financial help due to lack of financial education. So financial planning teaches individuals to be responsible when it comes to their finances and instills the discipline needed in order to keep track of their financial goals. Financial planning involves educating Filipinos on different types of goals that they should set. There are three terms, the short term, medium term, and the long term. First is the short term. It involves monthly living expenses that we need to pay on personal basic needs, including the setting up of an emergency fund. For the second is the medium term goals. Are those you want to achieve in 1 to 5 years, like buying a house or a car. For long-term goals are those that take longer than 5 years to achieve. So those are three types of goals. To address the growing demand for more investment in the country, the financial industry advises that Filipinos should save first and spend whatever is left after putting their savings aside. So, baliktad. They advise that we have to save first before spending. But the reality, we spend before saving. Okay, why our financial literacy has a huge impact in our lives? Financial literacy is pretty much important to human beings. Its essence can already be compared to the values we teach to the young generation. It doesn't mean that we should make money for financial literacy. Our top priority. But how he and manage it should be given priority. Financial literacy are we are the reason why we have to manage financial literacy properly. Okay, number one, children should be taught how money is acquired and how it should be spent wisely so that they will grow to be responsible, financial literate individuals. Let them understand that their parents work hard to earn and to provide families' needs. We have to instill to them the thought that money isn't easily obtained. You have to work for it. We people of all ages need to understand how money can work for us. Financial literacy is learning how to manage the money we have in such a way that we will be able to budget our funds covering all our monetary concerns. The bills that we must pay, the everyday meals, the transportation, the education, and other expenses, and so much more. Oftentimes, the money just can be enough that we resort to lending in haste. But instead of always about how we can make ends meet, we should think of the way how money can actually work for us. Loans should only be considered for some circumstances that are beyond our control. Borrowing money should not become a habit. It's not a habit because it may lead us to more complicated and deeper financial trouble. That's why we should be determined enough to prevent ourselves from acquiring too much loans and using credit cards when we're not the expert in handling money. But sometimes, in reality, we make it a habit to have a loan. Multiple income streams may resolve our monetary rules. What does it mean? We do have skills and talents which we can make use of to create multiple income. Become a math tutor if we're pretty good in numbers, or English tutor. Become a nanny, more or mow gardens, teach art, music, arts. But still, we have to save even with a little money every time we receive our salary. Save for emergency, save for the future, and yes, save even for your travel goals, academic goals, and other things you want to elect or some funds for. So we save for, sometimes we save for academic goals. If you want to continue your masteral, your doctoral, travel goals, pero for now, cannot travel. Set up a micro business. Um, it's hard to go into a business if you are not, you don't have money or you don't have investment. So for those who want to set a business, you should have extra income for this or savings to make a business. Retirement years should be planned while we're still young. Even we're still young, we have to plan for our retirement. While we still have the strength and the good health, we should already think of our years when we finally have to retire. Insure ourselves, invest in real estate, business, stock, and save. We should also do this to better prepare ourselves for the years to come when we're no longer strong. So, planning is very important. According to RA 10922, Economic and Financial Literacy Act, this law declares every second week of November as Economic and Financial Literacy Week. According to Section 4, to improve the economic and financial literacy of students in the youth, all public and private elementary and secondary schools under the DepEd, the state and private colleges and universities under the CHED, the Technical Education and Skill Development Authority or TESDA, and the NYC, in coordination with the NEDA, are hereby mandated to conduct consciousness raising and knowledge expanding activities of economic and financial literacy, including the setting up of literature learners, organizing fora, training, and conducting basic financial, economic and financial management classes. Financial literacy for all. It is a high time that we start working seriously to uphold its cause by supporting the Department of Education's call to promote financial literacy. We pray and hope that our teachers can be rescued from their indebtedness through the implementation of institutional reforms. As Filipino citizens, we can instill in us, starting in our own family, the value of saving and financial planning. So, in that end, I think financial literacy is included in teaching the children. So we have the RA na 10922 for economic and financial literacy. So that's all. Thank you.